Now we are solving sum number 8 from practice set 2.2. okay, so let me first write the sum. See, there is a star mark, asterisk mark on this sum. That means it is a higher order thinking skill sum. Okay, so the sum is 3x square minus 2 under root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the sum and we have to find the roots of this equation by using factorization method. Okay, chalo. So while writing the answer of this sum, first let us write the equation. This equation is involving the square root. Okay, fine. Now when we compare this equation with our general form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So when we compare it, we will get a is equal to 3, right? B is equal to minus 2 under root 6 and C is equal to 2. Okay, so we have seen earlier that in factorization method, what we try to do, we try to find the factors of the a multiplied by c. Okay, whatever is a multiplied by c, we try to find the factors of that number in such a way that the addition or the subtraction of that factors must give us the value of b. Okay, so here we can see that a is 3 and c is 2, so 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. Okay, so we have to find the factors of 6 in such a way that their addition or subtraction should give us the value of b, that is minus 2 under root 6. Okay, this should be there. Fine. So what are the factors of 6 now? So because here there is under root, we will take the factors at root 6 and root 6. Correct? So root 6 multiplied by root 6 will give us 6. And if we take minus and minus, then minus root 6 minus root 6 will give us minus 2 root 6. Okay, so these are the factors that we will use for splitting the middle term. Okay, therefore 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now if we look at the first and the second term, that is 3x square minus root 6x, what is common in these two terms? So we can see that x is common in both the terms. Okay, so we can take that x outside the bracket and whatever is remaining we can put it inside the bracket. Okay, but similarly here also in third and the fourth terms, is there anything common here? So here we can see that when we look at it for the first time, we don't see anything common, right? But if we simplify it, then we will realize that yes, there are some things which are common. Okay, so let us simplify it. Fine. Now this 3 we can write as root 3 multiplied by root 3. I hope you agree. जैसे यहाँ पे हमने 6 का root 6 लिखा है, same way we can write 3 root 3 multiplied by root 3 will give us 3 multiplied by this x square, I can write as x multiplied by x, then this minus under root 6 I can write as under root 3 multiplied by under root 2. Yes, and then multiplied by x. Same way this root 6x also I can split it and I can write it like this. Okay, fine. And now this plus 2 also we can write it in the under root form like this, under root 2 multiplied by under root 2. Okay, all these things is equal to 0. Now my friends, you can see that in the first and the second term we have root 3 and x common, right? And similarly here we have root 2 and root 2 which is common. Okay, so whatever is common, let us take it outside. So in the first two terms we will take under root 3 x as common outside, so that will leave root 3 x minus root 2 inside the bracket. Okay, now look at these third and the fourth term. So there this minus sign will be outside. What is common? Root 2 is common. So what is remaining inside? So it is root 3x. Okay, now this plus sign will change into minus sign because outside the bracket there is minus. Okay, so minus root 2 is equal to 0, right? Now we can see that this bracket thing is same, root 3x minus root 2. So that we will take common outside, root 3x minus root 2, and whatever is remaining, this root 3x minus root 2. Okay, so that is equal to 0. Fine. So here both the binomials are same only. Okay, both the binomials are same. So we can write it as single only. Okay, so therefore root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0. So let us take this root 2 on the right hand side, so that will give root 3x is equal to root 2. Okay, because this minus sign will now change into plus sign. 0 plus 2, 0 plus root 2 will be root 2. Okay, and now let us take this root 3 also on the right hand side. So therefore x will be equal to root 2 divided by root 3. Okay, this we can simplify and write as x is equal to under root 2 upon 3. So that will be the answer of this sum number 8. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Chalo, now we are solving sum number 9 from practice set 2.2. Okay, as you can see, the sum is 2m bracket m minus 24 is equal to 50. Okay, chalo, so let us start with the answer directly. So first let us write the equation that is given. Fine. Now you can see that this equation is not in our standard form, general form. So first let us convert that into general form. For that we'll have to multiply this 2m with the binomial given in the bracket. Okay, so 2m multiplied by n will give us 2m square minus 2m multiplied by 24 will give us 48m. Okay, that is equal to 50. Now this 50 on the right hand side, let us write it on the left hand side. So that will be 2m square minus 48m minus 50. Okay, when this plus 50 comes on the left hand side, it will become minus 50 is equal to 0, right? Now when we compare this with our standard form, we will get that a, the value of a is 2, the value of b is minus 48, and the value of c is minus 50. Okay, but here we can see that all these numbers are multiples of 2. So let us first reduce these numbers. Okay, so the equation that we are having, let us first divide this equation by 2. Okay, so divide this equation by 2. Divide the equation by 2. We will get 2m square divided by 2 will give us m square, minus 48m divided by 2 will give us 24m, minus 50 divided by 2 will give us 25 is equal to 0. Now let us compare this with our standard form and write the values of a, b and c. So a will be 1, b will be minus 24 and c will be minus 25. Okay, so we have to split 25. We have minus 25. We have to find the factors of minus 25 in such a way that their addition or subtraction should give us minus 24. Okay, so the factors will be 25 and 1, and because we have 25 here 24, so the greater number will be minus, the smaller number will be plus. Okay, so minus 25 multiplied by 1 will give us minus 25, and minus 25 plus 1 will give us minus 24. Okay, so using these factors we will split the middle term. So therefore m square minus 25m plus 1m, so that is m minus 25 is equal to 0. Okay, so when we take the common terms from first and second term, we will get m is common, and whatever is remaining we will write inside the bracket. So m bracket m minus 25 plus, now in these two terms also we can see nothing is common. Here there is m, here there is minus 25. So when there is nothing common, we have 1 as common. So let us take that 1 common outside. So that will leave m minus 25 inside the bracket. Okay, so this common m minus 25, the binomial is common, we will take it outside, and then the remaining things we will write inside the bracket. Okay, so now we have got a product of two binomials, which is 0. So that means either m minus 25 is equal to 0 or m plus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore m will be, now this minus 25, when it comes on the right hand side it will become plus. So 0 plus 25 will give us 25, or m is equal to this plus 1, when it goes on the right hand side it will become minus 1. 0 minus 1 will give us minus 1. Okay, so these two are the roots of the equation. Okay, so m is equal to 25 or m is equal to minus 1 are the roots of this given equation. Okay, chalo, now let us quickly go to sum number 10. Okay, in sum number 10 you can see the question is 25m square is equal to 9. Okay, so let us write it first. 25m square is equal to 9. Okay, then let us take this 9 on the from the right hand side to the left hand side. So that will give us 25m square minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, now when we look at this sum carefully, we will see that the middle term is missing. So there is nothing to split here. Okay, so how will we factorize this? Now when we look at this question carefully, we will see that 25 is a perfect square of 5. 9 is also a perfect square of 3. Okay, so this we can write as 5m the whole square. Okay, see 25 is the square of 5, and m square is the square of m. So I can write it as 5m the whole square minus 3 square is equal to 0. Okay, fine. Now my friends, you can see that this is of the type a square minus b square is equal to 0, right? Where this 5m is a and 3 is b. Fine. So we know the expansion of this. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b, right? So let us use that formula. So 5m square minus 3 square will be 5m plus 3 multiplied by 5m minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so see, we got the binomials that are required. So this means either 5m plus 3 is equal to 0 or 5m minus 3 is equal to 0. So that will give us 5m is equal to minus 3 or 5m is equal to 3. So that we can simplify and write m is equal to minus 3 upon 5 or m is equal to 3 upon 5. So these are the roots of the given equation. Okay. Chalo, now let us quickly go to question number 11. Question number 11 is 7m square is equal to 21m. Fine. 7m square is equal to 21m. So here also let us take this 21m on the left hand side. So that is minus 21m, it will become is equal to 0. Now see here again that c term is missing. So how can we split the middle term? We cannot. So therefore here again when we look carefully we will see that 21 is a multiple of 7, right? So in both these terms there is something common which we can take outside. So 7m, let me take outside. So in the first term m will remain inside and this will be 3. Do you agree with this? Okay. So let me write it here, simplify that 7m square, 7 multiplied by m multiplied by m minus 21 I can write as 7 multiplied by 3 multiplied by m is equal to 0, right? So you can see this 7 and 7 is common, m and m is common. So that is what we have taken outside and whatever is remaining inside is m minus 3. So here therefore 7m is equal to 0 or m minus 3 is equal to 0. So therefore now this m will be 0 upon 7, okay, or m is equal to this minus 3 will go on the right hand side, it will become 0 plus 3, so that is 3. Now we know that when 0 is divided by any number, the answer is 0 only. So m is equal to 0 or m is equal to 3. So these are the two roots, possible roots of the given equation. Okay. So now let us quickly go to sum number 12. Okay. Sum number 12 we have m square minus 11 is equal to 0. Okay. So first step is m square minus 11 is equal to 0. Now we know that 11 is a prime number, so there will be nothing common. Okay, we can only take 1 as common, but by doing that our purpose is not solved. So this, my friends, we can write it as like this. See, m square minus root 11 square is equal to 0. Do you agree with this? 11 we can write as root 11 square. Okay. So now again this is of the type a square minus b square. So that will be a plus b and a minus b will be the factors, right? So m square minus root 11 square we can write as m plus root 11 multiplied by m minus root 11 is equal to 0, right? So now it is simple, m plus root 11 is equal to 0 or m minus root 11 is equal to 0. So that will give us m is equal to minus 11 or m is equal to this minus, I forgot to put minus sign, minus 11, and this m is equal to root 11. Okay. So these are the answers, m is equal to minus root 11 or m is equal to root 11. So these are the roots of this equation. Fine. So with this we have come to the end of practice set 2.2. Fine. Where we have solved this equation by using factorization method. I hope you have understood these sums. Okay. In our next video lecture we will start with practice set 2.3. Until then, take care. Bye bye.